My name is Dustin, and in this tutorial I will show you how the Screenplay page works in Storyboarder.ai. Here you can see an already imported Screenplay, which we imported from a Final Draft project file. This is what a Screenplay generally looks like in its format. As you can see, everything is designed a little differently. We have a headline here, we have certain action elements that take place here, we have characters, dialogue that is shown, and we have transitions that introduce the next scene. How do you write a script like this? You can, of course, just go into the existing script that's been imported here and write things as you like. But to explain to you a little about how to write such a structure in a screenplay in general, let's delete all that and start from the beginning. As you can see, we have a small menu here, and if you click on it, you can already see what a screenplay is all about. We have different ways of defining content here. There is the scene heading, there are action elements, there are characters, there are parentheticals, dialogues, and transitions. And the most important thing is that when we start a script, we should of course define a scene at the beginning. And we do that via the scene heading, and then we call the scene, for example, interior, house, day. And if you press enter now, the current element automatically switches over to the next logical element, and that is now an action element. And that could now mean, for example, Maria is walking into the living room. And if I now press enter, it automatically switches back to the next logical element, to a character who now says something. In this case, Maria, which we can now type in. And if we press enter again, it automatically switches to the dialogue. We can write a dialogue, and after pressing enter, we automatically go to the next action, where, for example, Kevin is now in the next text. We press enter again. We have the character. We can write Kevin. Kevin says something again, hello honey, and it goes on like this the whole time. For example, when we are done with a scene, we can think about if we click here manually and say, for example, we want to add a transition at the end, such as hard cut to. And now click on enter, it automatically switches to the next scene heading, which could then be, for example, exterior, garden, night. And so we can write and build up our script step by step. It's actually quite simple once you understand that there are different ways of selecting text types that are relevant for a screenplay. As you can see, there are currently no scene numbers to be seen here. Let's refresh the page once, and then the numbers will be displayed accordingly. You still have individual design options to display words here in bold, italics, or underlined, and you also have a nice find and replace feature where you can find words within the script and then have them replaced. You can also undo all of this at any time using the arrows here, so you can write your script bit by bit. When you are finished, save everything once and go to the shot list and generate your shots. And the nice thing is, you don't have to edit the screenplay in detail if you don't want to, because our AI can use your input to automatically create the screenplay for you, so you can switch directly to your shots and storyboard images without much effort. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoy writing your script.